Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Albino Moonchild Tarot. Well, y'all thought I was gonna be out for long? Nah, never that. Alright, I just needed to figure out my schedule and exactly where I can exert the energy needed to do you guys' readings. So here we are, this beautiful, beautiful day. And we have this full moon coming in. Full moon releasing, all right? So releasing a lot of things coming into the surface, things that were hidden now coming up to be realized. All right, so I have 4 decks out. I am going to be pulling a few cards out for each. Whatever flips out pretty much is the card that comes out for your reading, Aries. So they said 1 for that. All right. So I just feel like Aries, this is a time of renewal. In a sense, it's like, yes, there's endings and there needed to be endings. All right. Because endings help create room and space for new beginnings. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. I felt like I woke up and I just felt so drained. I felt like something was different. I feel like there's a big change coming in. Interesting. All right, so the first card that flipped out tarot-wise was the 9 of Cups for Aries. All right, so I feel like wishes and desires are about to come true. Again, we have to release the old in order to make room for the new, right? It's not that, oh, I'll wait till I get the new, then I can release the old. No, it's bass backwards, all right? 9 of Wands. All right, so a lot of completions here, Aries. 9, bottom of the deck. Movement of Wands. All right, that's that fire energy, that fire source, that fire power. All right, so you could also be dealing with Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands. All right, emotions and spirit. I feel like, right, the things that you've been trying, the things that you've been pursuing, they are about to pay off big time. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, Becky? I feel like the things that you've been working on, rather it be yourself, rather it be in your job, rather it be in your relationship, whatever it may be, your health, your wealth, your relationships, romantic or non-romantic, things that you've been doing, passions that you have been pursuing or that you've been wanting to pursue, right? You've been trying and trying and trying and trying. As Chris would say from the Minnow Pond, that's like throwing noodles on the wall and seeing what sticks, all right? I'm like, when I was young, how I could tell noodles were done, like when I was making spaghetti, was that I would take one spaghetti noodle from the pot and I would toss it onto like a cabinet or something. If it stuck, it was done. All right, had unique ways of like doing things. All right, so here we go. So for the Illuminated Tarot, you have the 7 of Spades. All right, and then we have the 8 of Spades. 7 and 8 of Spades. All right, so let's see what 7 and 8 of Spades offers. Especially with those 9s. All right, so 7 of Spades is associated with a Chariot, triumph, a breakthrough, or an intense, what is it? In it. Anyways, it's like a breakthrough. And then 8 of Spades is justice, reason, fairness. All right, so Chariot and justice. All right, moving forward with optimism, with your optimistic self, moving forward for fairness, for reason. This is that other side of the coin. Remembering to keep it balanced. And remember, justice is what your counterpart, which is Libra, right? Libra is that opposite of Aries. So I just feel like you could also be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. But I feel like you are about, like, look, fairness, moving forward towards what it is that you've been working on, working hard for, a wish being granted, self-satisfaction, gratification, all right? And then your oracle cards, you're the boss. It's like, you know, Aries, what it is that you want, what is it that you desire can come true. You are the co-creator. And this is be true to yourself. All right? Be true to yourself, Aries. What it is that you want, when you be true to yourself, when you can stand in your own authenticity and not listen to what everybody and their mama and their drama have to say, or their daddies and, you know, the negative Nancys and Neds. All right? When you can stand in your own and be like, this is what I want. I don't give a, like, hey, if you want to do whatever, you say whatever, that's you, okay? Standing in your own true authenticity is going to get you what it is that you want. Rather it be in love, rather it be in your job situation, your career, rather it be in whatever it is that you are pursuing passionately, all right? So if it's in regards to love, don't apologize for being yourself. When you start apologizing for being yourself, then what happens is you don't stand in your true authenticity. All right? I'm just going to say, if you're very passionate, very blunt, you know, as Aries can be, as all fire signs can be, very passionate, very blunt, and if somebody can't take it, well, that's on them. But there's also in regards to how it is delivered. If your intentions were set and you delivered it the best you could in a sense of being fair, all right? Because we have, you know, justice being fair and your reasons, all right? Then you have success. You have victory. Just being true to yourself and be your own boss, okay? You're the boss. You're the boss of you. You're the boss of what it is that you want to co-create in your life. As far as other people, places, and situations, that's on them. All you can do is focus on you, right, Aries? Right. So let's hit the bottoms for some advice. We have call on your runners, all right? So if you're confused as to, okay, Becky, well, I've been trying to do this, all right? Call on your runners. What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? So you have your spirit guide, your spirit team, right? Your spirit team consists of people who will run and gather the information for you, or be like, all right, you know, this is how I usually do it too, Aries. It's like, if I have a situation where, well, there's this one situation I had, and I was trying to find some good bud around here because I live in DC and it's legal as F to smoke 420, right? So I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, can you help me find some good bud? This is what I want to, you know, do to put me in a relaxed meditative state. I would like it to be an indica, and could you help me? So my dad actually came back, and there was this place that I was going to go for, but instead when I walked to the place, I couldn't find it, but there was this other place down the road, and I went over there and I was like, okay, I mean, I guess I'm here, let's see what happens. So when I talked to the guy, he told me how it works there, and I asked him what strand of bud was the gift, and he said sun-kissed. All right, you guys would have to know that my dad used to love orange sun-kissed. He loved it. Every time we went to the grocery store, he had to have at least 2 or 3 cases of sun-kissed orange, okay? So when that happened, I was like, oh my gosh, the signs, the synchronicities. It was amazing. My dad led me to the store that had a sun-kissed strand, all right? That was my runner. My dad was my runner in that moment. And in any moment, you can ask your spirit guides. You just got to trust yourself. All right, trust that. Okay, I asked for this, and then all of a sudden I just go on Google to see what's nearby, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me check that place out and walk over to that place, but I can't find it. But there was something else there. I was meant to be at that shop at that time. Okay, bottom of the deck, say no. Okay, so what did it mean by saying no? What was I just saying in regards to other people, places, and situations? Other people, places, and situations want you to deter off your path. Why, Aries? Because Aries is that fire starter. This is what I want, Becky. I'm going to go for it. People will always try to take away your joy. Your joy, your fun, your invigoration. Don't let them, because that's yours. All right? You being true to yourself. Being true to yourself. That's you. Saying no, that's setting boundaries. Bound Aries. Boundaries. Setting boundaries. All right? Because I feel like back in the past, you were trying to be a people pleaser. You're like, oh, you know, maybe I was too harsh. I'm going to not be so harsh. Oh, maybe I was this. And it had you questioning yourself. But you had to go through those moments, Aries, because you needed to understand who you were authentically. All right? Who you were authentically. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Clubs, and to me that is the Strength card from the deck. So having that strength, having that bold, brave, courageous, you are bold, you are brave, you are courageous, and you are gorgeous as F. All right, you have the strength to get towards what it is that you want. You have the strength to become you, the best you that you can possibly be. You have the strength to move forward to something that is more fair for you. Okay? You're the boss. Own it. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.